Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Alan the Assassin Yassin, coming to you once again from the Bellevue Boxing Academy in sunny Bellevue, Florida, just outside of Ocala. Today I want to show you 3 things that are very important to your training, especially if you plan on becoming a fighter. Number 1 is going to be about defense. Number 2 is going to be about lifting weights, whether you should or whether you shouldn't. And number 3, I'm going to show you some of the exercises that we do at the academy that you can do at home as well. And it's these types of exercises that are going to build up the correct muscles in your arms that you need for snapping out quick punches and getting them right back to where they belong. The first thing I told you we were going to talk about is defense. Okay, and there's 3 ways to avoid being hit, or 3 ways to defend yourself. 1 is by moving your head. You can see a punch coming, you can slip your head to the side without taking yourself off balance. You can also dip underneath punches, okay? Number 2 is with your hands. Move your hands. You can block punches, you can parry punches, you can block and come forward with your own. I've already told you to keep your elbows in so that you can swivel your hips and block body punches. You can also put your elbows together and block straight punches coming to your body. And number 3 is you move your feet. If you get in trouble, either backpedal and jab while you're moving away, or shuffle step around the ring. You get out of that opponent's distance where he could land a punch. And remember, while you're moving your feet, stay on your toes so it's easy to be mobile. The one thing that I want to stress to everybody is that because you're going to be on your toes a lot while you're training, you need to make sure that before you start working out, you stretch out real good, stretch your legs. And what I mean by that is if you want to stretch your calves, because those are the muscles that are going to be affected when you're up on your toes. You either you find a wall or get up against a post, put your rear foot out behind you, and actually push your back foot into the ground, and you can feel your calf muscle stretching. Do that steady for 10 seconds and then do it again. Now you might also want to stretch out your hamstrings, which is just by bending over and bending down as far as you can, straight to touch the ground, count to 10. You'll feel all these muscles in your hamstrings tighten up, and they're all stretching out actually. And that'll be in your best interest, because you don't want your muscles cramping up on you while you're training. The second thing I told you that we were going to talk about today is weights. When you lift weights when you're training, you do lots of reps and light weights, okay? So you don't want to be curling any large amounts of weight, or you don't want to be bench pressing any large amounts of weight, because if you do, your arms are going to get big and your arms are going to get strong, but all those muscles you tone from curling and bench pressing are not the muscles you need for snapping out quick punches and having them come right back. Okay, now you get yourself a pair of dumbbells, whether they're 3-pounders, 5-pounders, 10-pounders, and you perform these exercises. This is very lightweight, and it's going to be lots of reps. So you're going to take the dumbbells and you're going to put them end to end with the backs of your hands facing out. Then you're going to lift them up to your eyes and you're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Then you're going to take the dumbbells and you're going to put them out to your side. And you're going to raise your arms up out to the sides and count to 10. Straight out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and you're going to do those 10 times, or 5 times, or however many times you can handle, okay, without hurting yourself. And the last way is face your hands out to the front, and you're going to lift these weights in a circular motion up above your head and click the ends together. 1, 2, 2. Do this very slowly. 3, 4, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. Okay? Now I'm going to show you some of the exercises. Okay. One of the exercises that will really strengthen your arms in the proper way is what I call the annihilator. A lot of my students call it the brick. But all it is a pipe with about 1.5 foot long chain and a 3-pound brick at the end. And you let it down all the way, and you hold your arms out at eye level, and you slowly roll this up. All the while keeping your arms out straight. And then you roll it back down again. I'm just going to do 2 of them here for you, so you can get an idea and how it should look. While you're doing this exercise, you'll feel all the muscles in the backs of your arms feeling tight and getting a good work. Okay, the next exercise I wanted to talk to you about is the wheel. It's a very simple device. I made this one myself. It's a wheel from a lawnmower, a steel rod, and 2 radiator hose clamps to ensure that the wheel stays in place. You get down on your knees. This will not only build up the muscles in your arms that you need for snapping out quick punches and getting them right back to your face, but it will also build your legs, your back, your lats, your pecs, everything, your abs. You'll feel it all. Place the wheel on the ground and lean over it and roll yourself out to a push-up position. Now when you do this exercise, it's very beneficial if you have someone to hold your feet, because as you stretch out, the backs of your legs are going to want to lift up off the ground. Or else you can get up against a wall or something like that and do them by yourself. This is how they're done. You roll yourself all the way out to a push-up position. And then you roll yourself back. And you do that 10 times. And boy, you'll feel it. Okay, one more thing before I end this video today. It's very important that when you're working out and you're training and you're sweating, that you have a good supply of water or Gatorade or some kind of sports drink, readily available to keep you hydrated. You don't want to get dehydrated. Don't drink a whole lot of water while you're working out because you might get a cramp. So I would suggest you take a little sip of water and then you rinse your mouth with another little gulp of water. Okay, now that we've gone over the 3 things that I mentioned in the beginning of the video, which we were going to learn about defense, we were going to learn about how to lift weights and how much weight, and we learned about the exercises that we do here at the gym that are going to be very beneficial to your training. I just want to thank you all for tuning in, and I want to let you know this is Alan Yassin, the Assassin, signing off. Thank you again, and we'll see you next week.
LV Boxing Academy, where everyone can come for affordable, individual, one-on-one guidance by a former 3-time Golden Gloves champion, Alan the Assassin Yassin, who also specializes in working individually with Parkinson's clients. Call 352-693-3126 for more info. Thank you.